right. Welcome. How's everybody doing this lovely Friday evening or afternoon, I should say. This lovely Friday afternoon. Let's see. Make sure I got everything set up here properly. You got you. Hold on 1 second for me. All right. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's get into this. So today, I'm speaking on abundance is a quality of life. So you will learn how to elevate your quality of life, elevate your well-being mentally, physically, and socially. Before we get into this, let me ask you something. Let me ask you some qualifying questions, right? To make sure that you're in the right place, right? Have you ever hit a major career or personal milestone, big promotion, record-breaking numbers, successful project, only to feel empty? Let me ask you, do you ever feel like your calendar is full, but your life feels incomplete? Let me ask you this. Are you always in a race against time, trying to achieve more, yet never feeling like enough? If that resonates with you, you're in the right place because you're not alone. In our relentless pursuit of success, we often mistake abundance for accumulation of more money, of more achievements, of more hustle. But true abundance isn't about quantity, it's about quality. So today, I want to show you how abundance isn't just about wealth or titles. It's a quality of life, a mindset that enhances your mental and social well-being. And when you cultivate this, everything else, your career, your relationships, your health will align. I guarantee it. So keep an open mind. Get your notes. If you a pen and paper person, get your pen and paper. If you a screenshot, keyboard typing individual, get ready. Because this slide right here is literally the whole presentation in a nutshell, right? Because I want to give you valuable, reliable information. So this slide right here, if you don't want to stick around, screenshot it. That's it. I mean, I got more slides, but this is the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about today. This is how abundance becomes a quality of life. This is your road to success here. You must prioritize your mental health. You must nourish your body, strengthen your social connections, manage stress effectively, and cultivate an abundance mindset. You do these things, and I guarantee you will have everything you need to build a greater quality of life. Hold on 1 second here. Nah, we good. All right. So let's get into it. Mental abundance, the power of mindset and of listen, mental abundance. This is where it all starts. Because without clarity and peace of mind, everything else suffers. So, how do we do this? How do we build and prioritize your mental health? Start your day with intention. That's how you do it. You have to start your day with intention. Do you wake up and check emails, scroll through the news, or checking Instagram? If so, you're letting the world dictate your mindset before you even can take control. You're bringing in thoughts before you can even formulate a thought. So what you should do, and what I advise you to do, is start your mornings with gratitude and mindfulness, some peace and quiet. Before reaching for your phone, take 60 seconds to a minute to acknowledge what you're grateful for. Acknowledge that you woke up on a day that some people weren't able to wake up. Set your intentions for the day. Ask for what it is that you want. What kind of energy do I want to have today? What kind of energy do I want to bring into my work and life today? Without these intentions, you will be constantly guided and dragged throughout the day on an emotional roller coaster of those around you. Oh, Trump did this. Now you emotionally charged. There's no way that man should be emotionally charging you throughout the day. There's no way that someone else should dictate your emotions and how you feel, and your day be thrown off because of what someone else did or said. All right? So how do we prevent that? You have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries to protect your peace. You have to set boundaries to protect your mental energy. Look, as busy professionals, we often overcommit, saying yes to every meeting, email, and obligation. But remember, every yes to something unnecessary is a no to your well-being. Perfect example. I had a meeting with a lady today. We're going to be doing some work together. She asked about my availability. I was very direct. She asked me, hey, would you be willing to do this 4 hours later or 2 hours later? I was very direct. I said, no, that doesn't fit. I can't do it. And people are so used to hearing yes sometimes that she didn't even realize that I said no. She kept talking. I had to stop her. I said, wait, no, this isn't going to work if that's what you're asking. If that's what you're requiring, because that doesn't work for me. That would mess up my mental. Now, granted, could I have done it? Possibly. But I'm not going to set that expectation. I need to tell you no before I tell you yes. Get comfortable telling people no. This is the most greatest tool you can have in your toolbox for protecting your peace. Set clear boundaries. Set clear boundaries. Define when you're available, emotionally, physically, and define when you're unplugged. Because we all have cell phones, people feel like they can reach out and get you at any part of the day. Just because you have my phone number doesn't mean that you have access to me 24 hours a day. I have other things that I am focusing on that have my attention. And if we don't have a set plan or schedule, I don't have time. That's for my peace. Now, granted, there is always the caveat to the situation. I have children. I have a spouse. I have a mother. You know what I mean? These individuals get my time. Sometimes when I don't have time. But that's because they better my mental health more than anyone. So set these boundaries and stay consistent with it. Stay consistent. Avoid constant interruptions. Recognize that mental clarity is a competitive advantage. The reason you can't reach me at all hours a day is because I'm working on something. Leaders who protect their mind space make better decisions and avoid burnout. I avoid burnout by saying no to opportunities because that opportunity may not fit with my goal at the time or at the moment or the day. So I'm very decisive in that. Next, nourish your body. Physical abundance. Physical abundance. Look, your body is the most valuable asset. It's your most valuable asset, not your bank account, not your title, not your LinkedIn network, not your YouTube subscribers. Because without health, everything else is secondary. If you got sick today, the most important thing in your mind will be getting better, getting well. So we have to upgrade our bodies. And you upgrade it by fueling it with high achieving, high nourishing foods. Professionals, busy, high achieving professionals often eat for convenience. I get it. I get it. I get why. We don't have a lot of time. Sometimes it's a lot easier to stop and get fast food. But if you want to stay a high achieving professional, you have to have an eating regimen that is consistent with what it is that you desire. If your diet consists of caffeine, sugar, and quick takeout, your energy and focus will crash. If you're on energy drinks all day, your energy and focus will crash. Instead, I advise you to prioritize whole, nutrient dense foods, things high in protein, healthy fats, fiber rich foods. Most of you are constipated. You can't think clearly if your brain, your second brain, which is your stomach, which is your intestines, you can't focus properly if you backed up with, excuse my Billingsgate, which if you backed up with shit. All right? If you don't use a bowel movement multiple times a day and you're eating multiple times a day, you're full of shit. So I can't trust you because everything you say now is probably full of shit because you can't process the thought of what's going on around you because you're not eating properly. You have poor digestion. So how are you going to digest what it is that I'm telling you? Avoid energy crashes by stabilizing blood sugar. Opt for balanced meals, not just quick fixes. You can't just have a quick fix. If I put Fix-A-Flat in my tire, how long is that going to last me? At what point am I going to have to actually change the tire or actually patch it and fix it for real? You got to put good fuel in your body. If you don't know, you need to take the time to educate yourself on what that is. Ultimately, my go-to for myself and all my clients, whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, whether you're trying to gain muscle or lose fat, smoothies and power bowls. What's a power bowl? Think Chipotle, but better. You have a base. Rice, lettuce, quinoa, potato, I don't care. Throw it in the bowl. You want some beans? Throw some beans in there. That's good protein. You want some animal flesh, some carcass? Go ahead. Throw some chicken in there. Don't throw no pork in there. Please don't do it to yourself. I don't want to see that for you. All right. Just have all the other options. Leave that out. All right. But you do that. Throw some cucumbers in there. Throw whatever you like. Throw a little sauce on it. Put it in a burrito wrap. Eat it out the bowl. Put it in a taco shell. Put it in a seaweed wrap. Put it in a lettuce wrap. You can literally eat this every day and get variety. Same thing. Prep it ahead of time. Prep it ahead of time. I have chickpeas already made in my fridge. I have rice already made in my fridge. I have lettuce already chopped up. Cabbage already chopped up. So when I go in, I'm just scooping and I'm about my business. It don't take a lot. Hemp seeds, chia seeds. What do I get my protein? Walnut meat, cashews, Brazil nuts. I grind it up. I make little meat out of it because I don't eat meat. But if you eat chicken, if you eat beef, that's cool. The only thing you got to watch is your proportions. Watch your portion sizes. That's all you got to do. I guarantee you'll lose 2 pounds a week. You start tracking what you're eating, you'll lose 2 pounds a week. If that's your goal. That's not everybody's goal. Some people just want to tighten up. It's not a thing. All that is losing body fat. Right? I used to work at a gym for many years, operating a gym facility, and everybody come in there, all the ladies come in there. Oh, I just want to tighten up. You want to lose fat. Just say it. You want to lose fat. It's okay. You want to gain some muscle and you want to lose some fat. Movement. The ultimate productivity hack. Many of you working long hours at desk, in meetings, or traveling, like myself, I travel a lot. But sitting all day is the new smoking. Sitting all day is the new smoking, bro. Just 30 minutes of movement can transform your energy. It can transform your creativity and your resilience. If you can't hit the gym, walk. Park in the back of the parking lot. My spouse got 10,000 steps the other day and she didn't even leave the house. She didn't leave the house. She got 10,000 steps in a day and she didn't even leave the house. Working at home, sitting at the desk. Stretch. Do body weight exercises. If you work from home or you have your own office space, do some push-ups during your break. Do some squats real quick. Stretch it out. Movement. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of time. I'll give you another key. If you're someone who has a busy schedule, you constantly travel, or before you travel, if you're someone who sits in an office or a cubicle or works from home, take sticky notes, write exercises on them, and place them around your house. Place them around your house. And every time you see that sticky note, do a rep. Do 2 reps. Do 5 reps. This will activate the thought process of, hey, I need to move my body. And if at no other time you're moving your body, you did a workout. You had an exercise snack. Before you open your refrigerator, do a pull-up. Do a push-up. Do a squat. Before you go use the restroom and you actually got a squat, do some squats. I bet you'll have a better bowel movement. One thing I will say, when it comes to nourishing your body. You have to prioritize sleep. I cannot stress this enough. If you are someone who has been on a weight loss journey, sometimes you're not seeing results. A lot of the time, you're not seeing results because you lack sleep. You're not well rested. Your brain will not perform well. You're overworked. You have to, how can I say this? You have to give your body time to rest. If you work out on a daily basis, what you do in the gym is not what you do in the gym. I want to be clear with this because it's important. So what you do in the gym is important, but it's far less important than your sleep and your recovery. It's far less important than your sleep and your recovery. Because if you worked out every single day, then went to work, got poor sleep, was stressed out all day, and this is a consistent habit, do you think you will see results? Do you think you will see weight loss or even muscle gain results? The answer is no. You're not. If you want to perform like an executive, an elite professional, an elite athlete, treat your body like a high performance machine, not a rental car. You're running on empty. You need premium fuel. You need to properly take care of your body. Just because you get old, just because you get older, doesn't mean that your body has to deteriorate. That is a fallacy. That is not real. I know 80-year-olds, they can do as many pull-ups and push-ups as me. Now, granted, they're an anomaly because 50% of the population is obese. And because I curated my environment to be around individuals like that. But it's possible. It's possible for you and me because I'm doing it. Strengthen your social connections. Like I just said, I'm around people that are 78. Hell, my parents are in their 70s. My mom left the gym yesterday. She was at the gym. My father asked me for workout plans to do at home. Why? Because they're intentional. I've helped my father beat diabetes so he doesn't have to be on medication. High cholesterol. And it didn't take a lot. Cut out the sugars and sweets. Eat more water-soluble fruit. Watermelons. Grapes. Blueberries. Cucumbers. Coconut water. Think about the process. Don't just try to wing it. Come up with a plan that works for you. I get it. Not everything works for everybody. But consistency and intention does. If you're intentional and you're consistent, that works for everyone. You can hit me up. You can hit me up. I give free game all the time because this is the thing. The game is free. My time isn't. You kind of getting free time today because I'm here. But this helps people. This helps my mission. This helps my cause. Doing this helps my mission. It helps my cause. So it's not free because I'm paying for it with my time. All right. So you want to strengthen your network. Like they say, your network is your net worth, right? The same is for your health. What's the point of being successful if you have no one to share it with? Relationships, both personal and professional, are the currency of true abundance. It's the currency of true abundance. Make time for meaningful conversations. Meaningful conversations. I don't want to hear about Diddy. I don't care what Trump did. I don't care who Pat Poose is dating. I don't. It affects my life in no way. I care about the individuals that can help me with my mission. They can bestow information and game onto me so that I can spread it. Your network isn't just about your career advancement. It's about your well-being. Studies show that strong relationships improve health longevity. We've heard studies, sleeping in bed with your spouse, betters your heart rate. They're out there. I'm not telling you any information that is not researchable. If you hang out with someone who always brings you negative information, negative news, do you think that is going to be productive for your health? If you always gossiping about something, do you think that's going to be productive for your health? It's entertaining at the moment, but I assure you, it is affecting you mentally and physically. You must schedule quality time with loved ones and people that care about you and have good energy towards you. Go visit your grandparents that you ain't talked to in a month of Sundays. They got good game. I deal with elderly all the time. They got good game. I promise you. It will expand your thought process. It will give you a feeling of joy. Don't just assume relationships take care of themselves. I'm speaking to myself on this because I be having to reach out to people that I love that I don't be reaching out to. In leadership and business, listen more than you speak. The best leaders build trust, not just strategies. So surround yourself with the right people. Learn to evaluate the people that you're around. And you don't have to tell them. When you're ready to stop messing with them, just stop. It don't need to be a long, drawn-out conversation. For what? It's okay. We just don't align right now. It's not personal. Don't allow people to dictate your environment, because then they dictate your mindset. That's all I'm saying, man. Just be cognitive. I hate to beat a dead horse. Like, just be cognitive. Be intentional. Are the people around me lifting me up or draining my energy? Do my conversations fuel growth and positivity, or are they filled with complaints and stress? Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you become. Who are you becoming along the way? What's shaping your mindset? The people around you shape your mindset. The things you watch shape your mindset. The things you entertain and listen to shape your mindset. Right? If I listen to music that is depressing and I'm in a sad mood, won't that keep me in that mood? If I listen to exciting music at the gym, won't that give me energy to perform another rep or so? So be cognitive of the things that you are listening to and be intentional about listening and speaking the things that are going to progress you. Lastly, the abundance mindset. What is that? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's bring it all together. Abundance isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about actively creating it in your mindset, in your body, in your relationships. Focus on what you have, not what you lack. This is abundance. Gratitude shifts everything. Just be grateful because there's a lot of messed up stuff going on out here. So if you're not in that type of situation, be grateful. Invest in your growth, whether it's through reading, mentorship, or being on a live like this one. Refrain from challenges as opportunities. Instead of seeing stress as a burden, see it as a chance to grow stronger. See it as a chance to grow stronger. Put your health first in every aspect of life. What does put your health first mean? It means I am going to intentionally integrate wellness practices into my day-to-day life. I'm going to intentionally put my health first in every situation. I'm going to say no to this opportunity because it is going to drain me mentally. I'm going to say no to going out with these people because it's going to drain me mentally. I'm going to say no to eating fast food and go home and prepare my food because I know that food is going to drain me. It's going to add no value to me at all. Abundance isn't a destination. It's a way of life, of living. You have to put your health first continuously. There's no end goal to this. The only end goal is that you continue to evolve. When you cultivate it daily, you will feel success. You'll not only see it, you'll feel it. You'll stop feeling like a grind and it'll start feeling like fulfillment. You'll be happier. You'll have a better quality of life. If you physically cannot perform, that is not a high quality of life. If you're eating like crap, I guarantee you're going to get the big three. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, high stress. You get those three things, add on an injury here or there, and that could be the end of it. I've seen it happen within months. Someone who thinks they are in an okay position, they got a little time. Yeah, I got high cholesterol. Yeah, I got diabetes. Yeah, I got, some ailments, but I'm okay. I'm maintaining, I'm taking my medication. All right. Fall down the stairs, trip, have an injury, sprain your ankle. I guarantee you this will compound. I've seen it. I've seen it. A goal without a plan is simply a wish. We know what we need to do. How do we formulate and create a plan for this? We know what we need to do. Look, you got to set boundaries. You got to set boundaries. That's going to be your biggest ally is to set boundaries. All right. Once you set those boundaries and put your health first, enforce them. Enforce them. Communicate them clearly. So that sets the standard. This is my boundary. I'm very clear on what my boundary is. Now I can enforce it. On the other side of those boundaries, you need to be putting in work. You need to be cultivating a lifestyle that is conducive to what it is that you say you want. Because the purpose of abundance is for balance. Abundance is simply a balance of priorities and joy. Because not all the time are we joyful about the priorities that we have. So I leave you with this. What's one change you can make today? What's one change you can make today to your mindset, to your health, to your relationships? Pick something that will move you closer to true abundance. If that is, hey, I'm going to cook my meals at least once a day. I'm going to cook my meals at least twice a day. There you go. I guarantee you, if you're consistent and intentional, you will see results. Okay. I'm going to do 10 push-ups every day. I'm going to do 10 squats every day. And then in 3 weeks, I'm going to do 20. It's a trackable goal. Intentionality and consistency. I guarantee you'll see it. Because when you elevate your quality of life, everything else, your career, your impact, your happiness, it all rises with it. It all rises with it. So that's my whole thing. I don't have too much else for y'all. Understand that the information I gave you today is simply to make you a more efficient human being. A lot of us don't focus on our quality of life. A lot of us don't focus on our quality of life. We focus on our problems. We focus on toxic relationships. We focus on things that are not conducive to the things that we say we want or the things we internally really desire. So start to shape the environment around you. Start to shape the mindset within you. And I guarantee you will see improvements. You'll see the improvements because you can feel it. If you ever start a fitness program, it's going to take at least 3 months to see real lasting results. At least 3 months. The first 2 months, you might not see anything, but you'll feel it. You'll guarantee feel it. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, hit me up. Hit me in the comments. Go to pswilsonhealthcare.com. Hit me on LinkedIn at pswilson. I got you. Like I say, information is free. It's my time that costs. All right? So we should all be living a better quality of life from now on. All right? Any questions? Appreciate y'all tapping in. That's it for today. Like I say, we here for a good time, not a long time. Enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you next time. We got another training coming up. Before we leave, first of all, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Show some love. It's free. It's a button. Just click it. All right. And we got another training coming up. I don't remember the date as of right now. I believe it's March 8th. I'll have to double check. But if you go through my page, if you subscribe, you'll see it. And if you subscribe, if you follow me, you'll see it. All right. How often should I meditate? Daily. Daily. Meditation is just breath. So how often should you be intentional about your breath? Daily. How often should I focus on my mental health? How often should I focus on my vitality and my energy? Daily. You know, I mean, setting an alarm works. That's a strategy. Honestly, I mean, I know we're joking, but it's real. That's a strategy. I set alarms to pray. Not that I forget that I got to pray, but I set alarms because I have a schedule. And if I got other stuff going on, I have to remind myself of the stuff that I said that I care about. If you don't eat a lot, set an alarm. Remind yourself to eat. I used to have to remind my grandmother to eat. But man, if you're eating too much, set an alarm not to eat. Don't eat until the alarm goes off. All right. But like I say, everything in moderation, everything with intention, and everything with consistency. Put your health first. Be intentional about your well-being in every aspect of life. And I guarantee you, you will improve your quality of life. That's my whole thing. I gotta get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all Friday. Peace.